Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Pancake Swap, Gemini, and all these things that are just running up the damn day. Coinbase IPO is tomorrow.
Binance, Ethereum, Cardano, you've been hearing about it. We're going to talk about it. Why is everything booming? Let's get right into it. I'm Elihu.
And this is Peter.
And you're listening to Pineapple Chunks.
We just can't forget Carlos.
Our Lord and Savior. So Coinbase's IPO is this week.
Yes. It's a direct listing.
A direct listing, not an IPO. There's a difference. What is the difference?
So a direct listing is ultimately where you just go straight to market and you let people buy your company based on market value. And here we can show you from a TD Ameritrade article. A direct listing, also known as direct public offering, is a way for companies to become publicly traded without a bank-backed initial public offering. It's important that you understand the risks and opportunities of direct listings and do your research before investing. Direct listings are an alternative to initial public offerings in which a company does not work with an investment bank to underwrite the issuing of stock. So pretty much a bank doesn't necessarily say, hey, the price is correct on this, or the valuation is A-okay on this.
They don't want a middleman, which is pretty on theme for a company that deals with cryptocurrencies, a heavily decentralized market.
Yeah, you don't want the banks being like, this isn't worth $100 billion.
And it's going to pay them in dividends because they're expected to be valued over $100 billion upon direct listing. That is huge. That's probably one of the most anticipating direct to market listings that we've ever had in the history of the stock market.
Yeah, it's run up a lot of cryptos, especially Bitcoin, hitting a new high of $63,000. Absolutely. It's just great. I mean, it's been fantastic. Where is it right here? Prices?
Right. So this direct listing has a lot of implications, especially for it being valued at such a high price. The implications being that the crypto market is, it's here to stay. It's expected to boom a lot more than where we're at now. And that's just, let the retail investors speak for it. Let analysts speak for it. Let the valuation of this Coinbase company speak for it. And not only is Coinbase going public, but it's also leading other exchanges to want to go public as well. So we have Kraken, and I'm not sure about Gemini, but if you're listening and you want to support the show, we have a Gemini referral link. We'll leave it in the description. You're in some what's the rewards on that? Gemini referral?
It's in the description. We'll you get like $10 if you deposit $100 within the first 30 days. So be sure to check that out. We'll both get $10 in Bitcoin, which is pretty much nothing. But over the years, if Bitcoin goes to $100,000, that $10 would be like $40, something like that.
Around there, yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be good. So definitely check that out.
But Brian Armstrong's approach and the board of directors of going direct, really shout out to his family.
Shout out to his family.
Because you don't need banks. Banks don't like crypto. They're starting to warm up to it. And so Brian Armstrong, he's a real GOAT, and it's really shown in the markets. They're going public tomorrow, $100 billion valuation. No one's ever going to be able to justify that in the bank world. But people like us can. We don't recommend anything, but I'm going a lot into ADA, which is Cardano, XLM, which is another coin. You can find these on Gemini, which are right here. Also Filecoin, Chainlink. So if I want to make some real money right now, with this Coinbase IPO, I would tell myself, get those coins. Filecoin, also stocks like Overstock, Tesla, because Overstock has a bunch of Bitcoin.
Tesla has crypto on their balance sheet. Yeah, so
Square is hitting.
We're not financial advisors, but hey, if you want to lose all your money, we would really suggest going all in on any crypto-related stocks. And if you're familiar with crypto, all top 10 cryptos. as Peter mentioned. So Lumens, Filecoin, Cardano. I'm personally going all in Binance Coin. I think that's going to be a major winner. It's already gone up a significant amount, but you know, it's got a lot of gas in that tank, especially because it's a direct Ethereum competitor, and Ethereum is going through some tough times right now with their gas fees on their network. Ridiculous amounts, ranging from like $30 to $100 on really high traffic days per transaction. That's per transaction, and that is just ridiculous, especially for new people coming in. They're not too sure how much they want to invest. They still think this is all too risky. They're not going to be putting a lot of money in. So $100 transaction fees is just not, it's ridiculous. It's disrespectful, really. And Binance is coming along with, you know, their network with, you know, transaction fees of 60 to 70 cents. That's a huge difference, right? And they were able to figure out the transaction fee cost, that problem, and they're solving real world problems right now. So, not financial advisors, you will lose all your money, but you should definitely go all in on Binance Coin.
That was great, Elihu. That was really just something else. I gotta agree with you. I mean, if you look at Binance Coin, it's just a wow situation. It's almost like Bitcoin, and this is only from January of 2021. Like, it's just what is going on?
Yeah, it's been very sexy this whole year.
And you can use Binance Coin as like Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is like gold. You could like buy any coin really with Bitcoin, any cryptocurrency. But on this specific exchange, it seems as though Binance Coin is your way in.
That's PancakeSwap?
This is PancakeSwap. Yeah.
For those of you who are pancake people instead of waffle people, this exchange might be for you if you're willing to make some risk to make a potential huge amount of profits, right? So PancakeSwap is built on the Binance network, which means, you know, every transaction you make on PancakeSwap will be 60 cents instead of, you know, using Uniswap, which is on the Ethereum network, where every transaction will cost $100. I can't stress enough, you know, how expensive the transaction costs are in Ethereum, and why all these new networks emerging are going, you know, parabolic in their charts, because Ethereum has this major problem that, you know, their, you know, version 2 isn't set to fix this until July. So you got until July, for those of you listening, you got until July to, you know, make as much money as you possibly can from these other networks. And even then, I don't even know if Ethereum 2 will be able to accomplish the task of reducing their gas fees. I mean, it's being a decentralized product, it's kind of hard to tamper with the code and making it more efficient just because it's decentralized. And if that weren't the case, then a lot of people wouldn't believe in the idea and the vision.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pulling up PancakeSwap. They have their own coin called Cake, and it's also been at a tear, just like it's gone parabolic. It's just exactly like right here, Binance Coin.
It's doing phenomenal things, and it's making a lot of people rich.
Elihu's doing this as well. He's doing ApeSwap, which is called the Banana Coin. This one's a little bit more stable year to date over the past year.
So ApeSwap is an interesting use case. ApeSwap is a direct competitor to PancakeSwap, and their niche is just their community is great. If you join their Telegram, if you follow them on Twitter, they're just very active and engaging. They have a massive team, I think over 14 people on their team right now, a lot of developers, and they're just releasing updates left and right. Why am I so big on them is because they are not even 2 months old, and they have already made so many strides in the BSC, the Binance Smart Chain Network, that, you know, I have no doubt that they will be taking up a lot of market share in the near future. I've been on ApeSwap for a good amount of time. I've been farming. I've been yield farming. We'll get right into that in a little bit. And I've been having some really good returns. It's the price is stabilized recently, and once price is stabilized on, you know, the Binance Smart Chain Network, it's all a matter of just waiting until Binance Coin or Bitcoin take a chill pill, so that all that money can come down to all these lower cap projects. We're getting an alarm right now.
Oh shit, this is my
probably. Oh no.
All right, in continuation, excuses for that.
And we're back. Peter just got a call from his accountant. He was trying to understand how do you get all these massive gains, and it's ultimately from crypto, right?
Yeah.
So
you got to pay the government.
Yeah,
when you make money.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, don't do tax fraud. You're just better off not. Anyway.
Yeah, just pay what you owe.
We were talking about ApeSwap and how I was very involved in ApeSwap and why I think it has the opportunity to get a lot of market share from PancakeSwap. If you compare PancakeSwap's market cap, it's around $3.5 billion. ApeSwap's is just below $20 million. So, I mean, you guys can do the math, but there's a huge upside potential there for a team that is active, doing as much as they can to be their own decentralized exchange and just shooting out upgrades left and right. But aside from that, that's just one Binance Smart Chain project out of several that are going to start booming once, you know, the waters settle with Bitcoin and Binance.
Let's look at Cardano as well, though. It's been at an upswing. We've talked about it on the show before. It's at $1.42 right now. But if we look at it from all time, it's really also gone, you know, these are the cliffs that, you know, we're looking at.
So Cardano's having the same effect as Binance is. Because Cardano, I mean, they don't have a network yet, but they're set to release their testnet by the end of May. What does that mean? A testnet is just their own smart contracts, and projects will be able to be built on Cardano, and a lot of current projects will switch over to the Cardano network.
Yeah, I'm also very excited about, you know, them being a leading player with the NFT space as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, the guy who did it worked with Vitalik. Yeah, we talked about it one time. So
Vitalik,
shout out to his family.
You know, like
Vitalik is the founder of Ethereum, for those of you who don't know.
And this guy, whoever this guy is, I forgot his name. But you know,
shout out to his family.
Whatever.
Cardano, I think that's the most obvious play right now.
Charles Hoskinson.
Yeah,
that's his name.
Charles Hoskinson.
So Charles Hoskinson.
Shout out to his family.
Shout out to his family, bro. Because that's $1.42 from 30 cents. That's when you and I were talking about it and getting in, right? Or you got in a little earlier.
I got in around 20.
You got in 26 cents. Yeah. That's great. Wow, look at that. That's a whole lot of money. Yeah, so be careful with this though, because you could end up like Carlos if you hold too long.
Yeah, I mean, once this Coinbase Ipo, you know, gets released, you know, hopefully, you know, Bitcoin stops, and dips forever.
Yeah, well, we can put this all behind us once.
So we can get our lives back, because ultimately, I mean, this is taking up so much of my life, and I just want my life back, and I just want crypto to fail.
Comment below what you think is going to happen though. Like, do you think Bitcoin and cryptos are going to continue on the upswing, or is it going to kind of chill out for a couple more years and then just like come back?
And if you do think it's going to keep going, how long do you think it can sustain this growth? How much gas do you think is in the tank, and how long do we have before we should start considering selling? And we were really open to all of y'all's opinions, because everybody's different. Everybody makes mistakes. None of that, you know, FOMO forever vibe. But yield farming, I think, is a really cool, interesting thing that I want to emphasize. I mean, I've talked about it on the show before, but yield farming is a really good way to make some passive income by putting your current cryptos to work. So think of dividends, think of interest rates in the savings account, same thing. What's interesting, though, is that you can stake your coins in liquidity pools at a very low risk and earn whatever tokens are rewarded to you specific to that liquidity pool. So, for example,
it's not really like low risk, because you're gonna get like 438%. So that kind of like in and of itself,
438% APR percent.
That's
which
like
is annual percent per year, assuming you're compounding at least once a day your rewards.
Yeah, mind you, the S&P 500 is like maybe
9% annually.
And like Coca-Cola's dividend, this is like a dividend, is like 4%.
So the reason I say low risk, I mean, first of all, I want to say that this is like, for example, with ApeSwap and Banana token, I stake Banana and Binance coin in a liquidity pool, and I get paid in rewards of Banana, and I just compound that, and you know that eventually just makes a lot of money. But the reason that there's low risk here is like if you search for Control F on this page, if you search for BUSD, you see that you have several BUSD pools. Now, if you look for one that has Binance coin, there is a liquidity pool that has BUSD with Binance coin pair. Why is that low risk? Because the APR is, significant when you compare it to a savings account. And it's low risk because BUSD is a stable coin, right? It is just tied to the US dollar. So it doesn't really increase in price or decrease in price. It just stays the same value as a US dollar. And then you have Binance coin, which is, performing phenomenally. So by just holding these two, you're holding BUSD, which is essentially just holding dollars, and you're holding Binance coin, which is essentially going up forever. You are getting an APR percent that is just not beat by, your traditional bank savings account annual returns, your S&P 500 annual returns, or any other annual return that you can think of right now in the U.S. market.
I don't see the BUSD.
It's on there. I saw it earlier.
Yeah, I gotta find that. There it is.
There it is, yeah. So
32%. See,
32% APR.
That means it's not as risky. So usually when you have high risk, you have to have a high reward. But when you have low risk, you don't get as much as a reward. So in this case, like Elihu was saying, the numbers make sense. Like in finance, you get compensated with the amount of risk you take. So, when you put in an investment in something, if there's a high probability of this failing, but you believe in it, you're going to want to make substantial returns. But here, 32% relative to, some of these other bad boys of 500, 400%, like this one right here.
Those are more risky because you're kind of hoping that both those tokens in the liquidity pool, do really good performance wise. But with BUSD, you don't have to worry because it's a stable coin, and then Binance coin, that's backed by the biggest crypto exchange in the world. So I'd say you're pretty much good with, what is it, 38%? I can't remember.
I'm gonna enable it because I want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to try it out.
And this brings me to another point on why this bull market is different from the crypto bull market of 2017. Because in 2017, you didn't have yield farming. You didn't have this utility with your tokens. It was more of a Wild West. You were just kind of speculating on like hyped up coins or scam coins. But now you have actual utility that is beating your conventional financial bank markets. And that to me means, or screams that this bull market, when it ends, the bear market is not going to be as harsh as we saw in the 2018 January where Bitcoin just dropped significantly. It's not going to be as intense. People are going to want to keep their money farming, especially if it's very low risk compared to just keeping it in a savings account, which gives you 1% annual return on your investment. That's ridiculous. It's nothing.
Right.
It's literally nothing.
They can't keep this up forever though.
Not the high ones. That's for sure.
They're not going to be able to do it.
Not the high ones.
But this is good while it lasts. Right now it's the Wild West out there. So we'll see how it goes. So it's good to jump in while the iron's hot, but know when to pull out or when it's enough for you. When it's enough. Now I really like Stellar. I think they're gonna knock it out of the park. I've converted a few Ethereums into this, and so I do think they're going to go to the moon. Just very impressed with them.
It's funny because Stellar Lumen's old logo used to be a rocket ship.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
that says a lot. Yeah. What's their market cap? 280?
Right there, you passed it.
Isn't that 28 million?
Right there. 15 billion.
Oh, right here, 15 million.
15 billion.
Billion
with a B.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And then Filecoin, which is my other favorite, it's at 10 billion. Yeah, Filecoin has not been performing as much as I would.
You serious?
I'm
dude?
so.
Are
oh
you
my
serious?
god!
So greedy, man.
So greedy. No, I just think Filecoin is really going to take over the universe because it's It works with the interplanetary file storage system.
It's a new internet.
It's a new internet.
Grayscale backing it is a great sign.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, interestingly enough, we got we got over here, BitPay is on micro ventures. You know, you can actually invest in BitPay before they ever go public. So a company like Coinbase, for example, is going public at $100 billion valuation. Like, that's incredible. Like, that's a lot of money. This company is valued at, 1%. Sorry, 10% of Coinbase.
Are they doing the same thing? Are they just an exchange?
Well, they it's basically to for businesses to accept cryptocurrency payments.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a
That's
Square.
That's actually pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a Square.
I wonder if they're gonna do like a PayPal thing where they just accept the crypto and convert it to their fiat currency, or they actually let straight up crypto.
Honestly, this is worth investing in. In my opinion.
What if you could have the power of crypto in the palm of your hands, with everything backed by a secure platform you can trust, without a complicated mess? Meet the BitPay card, a prepaid card for the crypto community. Spend it wherever you'd like here, and here.
Doesn't crypto.com have something like this?
Yeah. I mean, all the exchanges have a card. I know Binance also has a card.
Yeah. Well, BitPay's dope. Before they go public, I think they're gonna. I don't know. Who knows if they go public?
They're not like BitConnect though, right?
Wait.
Hey, hey, hey.
I don't know.
What's Big
No, man, he lost so much money. I don't
Legend.
think so.
Legendary.
They're backed. Who else is investing in them? Partnership with Ripple.
Oh, Ripple's been doing
Oh.
phenomenally.
Let's look at Ripple.
Made a brief, placement as the third largest cryptocurrency today, April 13th. It'll probably revisit that spot this month.
Wow.
But yeah, it's done great. It just overcame that lawsuit, which honestly they had enough money to overcome that lawsuit, that SEC lawsuit. So good for them. I still really don't like Ripple, but if there's money to be made, right? Binance, Binance Smart Chain Network is not decentralized, so it kind of goes against all of what crypto is. But there's a lot of money to be made, and that's where people are putting their money. So
you
You
saw earlier that XLM was in the top 20 cryptocurrencies, though.
Yeah, XLM is in the top 20 for sure. I don't know about the top 10. I mean, they've been around for a while too, so that's also very comforting. Well, why is that comforting? Because they were around during the 2017 bull run, and the fact that they're still present today and still in a very high tier, according to Coin Market Cap, means that they were just building and developing and making sure their product worked throughout the entirety of the bear market, which lasted about 3 years. That shows a lot of resilience, a lot of commitment with the team, the developers, and something that you're pretty much safe to put your trust in. That's a pretty good sign. So yeah, I would consider XLM or Stellar Lumens a really good investment right now. I mean, really anything in the top 20 right now is a pretty good bet that it's going to continue rising as soon as Bitcoin takes the chill pill that we all wanted to take. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm all for XLM. If I want to make some fast money right now, I'm going straight for it. So you should too. Not a recommendation. Everybody, please consult with your financial advisor and always take sure that this is a very highly speculative asset. And look, Coinbase is going public tomorrow. By the time we post this, it's going to be tomorrow. So give it April 14th. Are you gonna buy Coinbase IPO? I'm buying.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
As a direct listing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. Just bite the bullet.
I think it's gonna dump. Peter, think it's gonna keep going. In the comments,
No,
please leave your opinion.
I just want to own it. Like, I don't even care if it dumps.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to maybe dollar cost average as it keeps dumping. I think owning it is a good idea for sure. I just wouldn't buy it at the IPO price or the direct listing price.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I have some criteria I'm gonna look at, but we'll see. We'll check it out. I mean, but man, XLM, Filecoin, And also banana coin. I'm not into it yet, but I'm gonna get some, just because like it's pretty cheap. I think it's undervalued.
Yeah, I think it's safe to ape into Ape Swap's banana coin. I think it's a good bet or hedge against Pancake Swap because, you know, if you look at the Ethereum network, you have Uniswap, but you also have Sushi Swap, which came really close to taking the majority market share. It still has a good amount of market share in regards to the DeFi specific to Ethereum. And, you know, BSC or Binance Smart Chain also needs that Sushi to its network. Pancake is to Uni. I think ApeSwap will be the Sushi. Those are my 2 cents. Or my 2 bananas, really.
Yeah, and Dogecoin. Don't forget about Dogecoin. We got that going berserk right now.
Elon Musk said that Dogecoin is literally going to touch the moon. And he might not be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he's literally going to Mars, so
He's gonna make just go Dogecoin the official currency of Mars.
he knows what's gonna make a pit stop on the way, because he's probably like making it. You know, he's the one coordinating the trip. You know? I don't know. I'm very pleased. I think this episode was a success. If any of you, thank you guys, come on.
Shut up. Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah. So, yeah, for real, dude. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Like, if any of you want to invest in cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, you know, download Gemini. We have the link in the description. If you basically deposit $100 within the first 30 days, we will both get $10 in cryptocurrency. Also, if you like Coinbase, we didn't put a referral link for Coinbase. I can't even use Coinbase. I don't know why. You can. Right? Can you use Coinbase?
Yeah, I can use Coinbase.
Bittrex is another website that we use to trade. Gemini. I love Gemini. Bittrex is dead?
Pretty much, yeah. You don't really hear about it too much. Bittrex
I
is
use
very
Bittrex.
prominent in the 2017 bull run, but you don't really hear much about it now because
But it works.
It works, but there's not much volume. You kind of want an exchange with a lot of volume so that you can trade efficiently and, you know, fast.
Yeah. Well, I use Bittrex, so damn. I'm going to reconsider. What other platform then to trade like that?
I'm just on DeFi.
DeFi. Oh, right. You use the Pancake Swap. We're going to definitely talk a little bit about this. You know, we're considering making a teachable class to teach you how you can go ahead and connect.
Big Connect.
Big Connect, yeah. So definitely check that out and stay tuned for that. If any of you want to learn how to get some of this cake, some BNB, crypto.com. You can buy BNB on crypto.com. I should put a referral link in the description too for that. Crypto.com is great, actually. I think that one's probably just as good as Bittrex.
Yeah, I mean, that domain name is solid. They paid a lot of money for that, so.
Really? They had
Probably. It's
Yeah, they had to.
crypto.com.
Yeah, they had to.
Thanks for listening.
Hey everyone, Peterson to Pineapple Chunks. If you want to reach out and send some facts in or learn more about the show, send me a DM through Instagram, Peter Vivas with 3 S's, PeterVivass. Thank you so much, and please tune in to the next episode next week.